Hello everyone, this is Lolly. I'm here to do an update to my last two videos on Etsy Offsite Ads. So my most recent one was giving you the details of how these ads have affected my shop. Well, I'm here to tell you I was wrong in that second video. So here I am to clarify and give another piece of important information you need to know if you're going to start an Etsy shop or if you currently have one and if you are participating in offsite ads. Just as a quick clarification, if you haven't seen at least the last video, I will give you a link down below to the last two, one explaining what offsite ads are and the other one explaining how they have affected my shop. And so here we go. I started off, I was giving an example of a product that I sell for $3.25 in my shop. And this is actually it. It's a mini corner rounder. Isn't it adorable? Very cute. Etsy started running ads on this little guy. And I don't know why they bothered. I mean, really, why even bother putting an ad on something so small? But they do. So here's the breakdown. In my last video, I said that if I sell one of these after Etsy has run an ad on it, that I make about 45 cents and Etsy makes about, I think I said 65 to 67 cents off of that order. Okay, I was wrong, and here's the breakdown, and I'm going to show you some pictures right now. So if I have this $3.25 item, it costs me $1.70 to buy that. Now, I am assuming the best possible scenario, and that is that I bought this with free shipping. As it turns out, sometimes I don't get free shipping on these items, and I don't know until I place the order. And what has happened is my order drops below a certain amount, like $200, because they didn't have some items in stock. I didn't know it. I placed an order, and I end up having to pay shipping. So let's assume that I didn't have to pay shipping and I only paid $1.70 for that item. Okay, then because Etsy ran an ad on that, they take 20% of the purchase price of what the customer paid. 65 cents of that goes to Etsy for the ad fee. Now, if you are in the other category as an Etsy shopper, in which you had less than 10,000 in sales and shipping for last year, you have to pay 23 cents. I mean, excuse me, 23%, not 20. So at 20%, this is what I'm paying, 65 cents. Here is the new information that I was wrong about. I did not know that Etsy is also charging me 20% of the shipping label. So that means I went back and looked through my statistics, and I'm basically almost everyone who orders this pays $3.85 shipping because it's so fat, tall, that I have to put it in a bubble mailer and weigh it, and that's how much it costs. So that means that Etsy is now also taking an additional 79 cents out of that purchase price, out of my so-called income for this item, because they're charging 20% of the shipping label. The shipping label is not something that I am making money on. So if you buy something from me and you're paying $3.85, you know it's going to Etsy and the post office. Well, they're charging 20% of that anyway. So now I have to pay 79 cents off of the shipping label as well. So when you subtract the cost for me to buy the item for $1.70, the fee for the ad on the item itself, and the fee for what they're charging, they're also paying it. I am having to pay 20% on the shipping as well. Consider the fact that it costs me 25 cents roughly. I went ahead and did the math. That's 25 cents for that size of bubble mailer. That's how much it costs per one of that size. So what my profit is now is not a profit, it's a loss. I have lost 14 cents mailing that. So in other words, not only did I did not break even, I did not make a profit, I lost 14 cents by mailing this. So if I have added a business card in there, my loss would have gone to 19 cents. No, excuse me, would have been 18 cents. If I had added one of my llama stickers in there, my loss would have been 23 cents, and on it goes. And I started off even putting little thank you notes in there with these, you know, thank you gifts. So I'm losing money each time I sell one of these. Guess how much Etsy makes? Etsy makes $1.44 off of that sale. So if someone hits this ad, clicks on this ad on it that Etsy puts out there, wherever they're putting this ad, if someone clicks on it, it takes into my shop, they buy this, Etsy makes $1.44, and I lose at least 14 cents. So that's where we are, folks. So that's how I wanted to explain to you what was going on. Definitely, yeah, I raised the price of this item above and beyond suggested retail price. I had to raise the price to, I think, $4.50 in order to cover that. So at least I'm not losing money anymore just by carrying these. I am not ordering any more of these. These will no longer be in my shop when I sell out. They're adorable, they're great, they work great, but I am getting rid of them. The other thing I've done is I'm packaging up other small items where you have to buy two, you know, buy a set, 2 or 3 or 4 in order to make it worthwhile. But that is the current state of affairs, folks. Wow, how do I even put this into words? I believe it is completely wrong for them to charge me 20% of that shipping label. What is the justification? They are making money on it anyway, and the post office is, the shipping label is not a moneymaker for us. Okay, so for them to charge an additional 20% on that, it's just sends us over the edge. They are really forcing our hand. They're forcing us to raise prices into ridiculous amounts so they can make more money. And they're not listening to the sellers. So yes, I am looking for a new platform to sell on. And this is the straw that broke the camel's back. And I was emailed recently by a company, a man who said that he had set up his own handmade or, you know, online selling platform, wanted me to try it out, and I cannot find the email. So I'll let you know if I find it, but I wanted to update you right now and let you know what's going on and let you know how I was wrong and how this whole situation is just wrong. Please look at those videos down below and add your 2 cents into the comments. Just remember that anything, you know, you can have your opinion. I do not delete comments that disagree with me at all. I just ask everyone to be respectful in their comments. Thank you, everyone, for watching and supporting my channel and my shop.